Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be talking about this new beauty trend about going to the worst reviewed makeup artists in your city and pretty much bullying them. I honestly was never really a fan of the videos. It just popped up in my recommendations and I just played it through. I wanted to see if, after they went to the worst reviewed makeup artist, if they were going to give them tips, especially the videos coming from makeup artists themselves, people who put in tutorials out on YouTube. I wanted to see if any of them were going to, give them tips or advice or anything. But no, I keep forgetting what kind of world we live in today, where people will do, like Cardi B said, anything for clout. And this is probably, um, I want to say one of the worst trends that I've seen that happen in the beauty industry thus far. It is very much bullying, but nobody wants to talk about it. It's kind of disappointing, especially coming from makeup artists themselves who have been in a situation where they weren't on top and now they are making fun of people who are clearly at the bottom, because not only do you select who you go to, you select the people with a 1-star rating. So yeah. But let's get into it. So my main problem with these videos are the fact that this is selective bullying on people who clearly need help. And instead of enlightening them and trying to teach them something, especially if you have a background in makeup and maybe they're not used to a client of your color and they may not have your shade, this is a chance to enlighten someone and to help them. You know what I'm saying? But it's essentially bullying for a check. You bully people, you're bullying them online, and you're getting paid for it. So it's like, and nobody sees the problem with it, which is part of the problem. The fact that you select someone with a 1-star rating to begin with is part of the reason why I have this problem. You already know what you're getting yourself into because they have multiple reviews on Yelp and on the Google thing that they do. And yeah, you select the person with a 1-star rating. You go into the appointment and they're thinking, that they have another chance to practice on somebody else. And if you do makeup, you already know, like, it's important to practice on someone else with a different skin type and a different skin tone, because you get so used to doing your own makeup and you never really have a chance to experience different skin tones and different skin textures. So it is important to get your practice in as much as you can. So you go to the review with a 1-star rating. You act as if you are a customer. And the saddest part to me is the fact that you guys record it and then laugh about it and get paid for it. That's my biggest issue. My biggest issue is that you literally are getting paid to bully people who are in a lesser, I want to say lesser position, because listen, I've seen makeup artists who started from the bottom, and are amazing right now. So it's like a perceived bottom. I don't want to say anybody is, better than one artist or worse than another. We are all learning at our own rate and our own pace. But sorry, I lost track of what I was gonna say. But I guess the main problem that I have is that you're getting paid through YouTube to bully someone who is just trying to, one, do their job because they're getting paid for it, and two, also is trying to learn. I feel like the saddest part of the whole thing is that nobody really cares and nobody really sees a problem with it because it gets them views and it gets them comments and it gets them noticed. Like, people are so obsessed with being noticed nowadays. They don't even care about the check. They really don't. They don't care about hurting another person because their video has, you know, 1 million views of them messing up, of their mistake. And on top of it, they don't even get paid for it. It goes to the person who put themselves in a position to shit on someone else. And I never understood that, one, about people in general, but especially about the beauty industry and like how things go in the beauty industry. The beauty industry is such shit. It is. And I'm in the beauty industry. I have my own makeup and my own palette. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's shit. Okay? It's shit. It's a lot of people. It's filled with a lot of people who feel entitled and feel like they need to get everything for free and feel like they're just the gift of God because they can do a fucking cut crease. A fucking cut crease. But like I said, the beauty industry is shit, and this is just another pile of shit on the beauty industry. My company is all about being you and not giving a fuck about what anybody has to say. That's what my brand is about. Most of my customers are new makeup artists. They are not big name brand artists. Now I will say that I have reached out to some of these big name artists and the up and coming big name artists. I've sent them free makeup and free hair, and I have yet to get a review or even a mention in a story. So when I say the beauty industry is shit, I have firsthand experience with it. That's why I feel like I redirected my brand more towards the newer makeup artists, because they are very open, I feel like. And the newer makeup artists are so, I'm sorry, it's hot as fuck. The newer makeup artists are more kind. They're, at the end of the day, they are more kind than these older ones out here, which is very sad that notoriety and money can change a person so fucking quick. I forget the name of this girl. I don't even think I would mention her name, but I sent her some of my lip glosses when I first started doing my own makeup and pressing it myself. And instead of posting it in her story, like I paid her to, yep, she still got paid for that. She posted, black makeup brands need to do better. Boy, if I did not want to slap the shit out of her. But I took it as a learning experience, and I realized that a lot of people, especially in the beauty industry, are just full of shit. They are up their own ass so deeply and so heavily that they can't even see who they are and who they're turning into. And it's sad that that a lot of makeup artists feel like they have to be a carbon copy of Nikki Tutorials and Jeffree Star and not even Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina does her own thing, but I know that people's they try to follow a formula to get popular. And this, unfortunately, these makeup trends and stuff is just all part of the formula just to get noticed and to get popular. I'm just here to say, if you're thinking about branching off into the beauty industry and, you know, posting your looks and everything, do not be scared to post your looks. Even if it is your first time throwing makeup on your face, do not be afraid to post your looks. Do not be afraid of hearing good compliments or bad compliments. Because if you're doing it for you, then nothing fucking matters. Nothing fucking matters. If you're doing it for you and you're living this makeup artist life for you and not for attention, then nothing fucking matters, babe. Nothing. So, with that being said, all my makeup artists out there that are a little discouraged because your looks might look similar to the worst reviewed makeup artist videos, and maybe you don't feel good enough or confident enough in yourself to put anything out there because of videos like this and just other bullying online. I just want to say fuck them and do you. Fuck them and do you. I'm going to say it one more time. Fuck them and do you. And I think that concludes this message because I don't know what else to say and I'm just going to keep cursing. Because once I start, that's it. So, yeah, like I said, this is probably the one of the most disgusting trends to hit the beauty industry thus far. Yeah, not a fan at all. I am a firm believer in standing your ground and standing up for people, especially people who cannot defend themselves. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people that feel discouraged because of videos like this, and I'm here to tell you, fuck them and do you. Okay, I'm done. Bye.